All right, so you're ready to take your business online, huh? And you're researching top e-commerce development companies. Well, that's a smart move because there are a ton of options out there, and, it can be kind of overwhelming.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So we are diving into a report that analyzes the top 7 in the field
Okay,
to help you figure out which one might be right for you.
sounds good.
This report really breaks down their strengths and what makes them stand out, for example. Did you know that some companies are like laser focused on mobile optimization?
Yeah, that's huge these days, right?
Oh, yeah. Given how much business happens on phones these days, it's a pretty big deal.
Absolutely. You really want to make sure that online store is accessible and user-friendly no matter what device people are using.
Exactly. All right, let's get into some of these companies. The first one on the list is Webnexus, and what caught my eye about them is their specialty in building those massive multi-vendor marketplaces.
Oh, wow.
Think like Etsy or Amazon,
Yeah,
but for your specific industry.
gotcha.
So what do you think about that?
Well, it seems like WebNext is all about scalability and handling huge volumes of transactions.
Yeah.
They use something called headless architecture, which is basically like separating the front end of your store, what customers see, from the back end, all the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Okay.
And this gives them the flexibility to customize the customer experience and integrate with different systems, which is really important for a large, complex marketplace.
So if you're dreaming big and picturing thousands of vendors and products, Webnex might be a good fit for you.
It could be.
Next up is 𝐿𝐸𝐴𝐸, and they're taking a completely different approach by prioritizing enterprise-level solutions and security.
Yeah, they seem to be geared towards larger companies that handle sensitive data, like financial transactions or personal information.
Right.
They're really big on things like data encryption, secure payment gateways, and compliance with industry regulations.
Makes sense you wouldn't want to skimp on security, especially if you're handling a high volume of sensitive information.
Definitely not.
They're also experts at integrating with those complex back-end systems you find in larger companies like CRM and ERP.
Oh, yeah, for managing your resources and operations.
Exactly. Now, Inflection is up next, and they seem to be the kings of customization.
Yeah, if you're looking for a truly unique platform tailored to your specific business needs, Inflection might be your go-to.
Really?
They're all about bespoke development, meaning they build everything from scratch according to your specifications.
Wow. So they don't use any, like, templates or anything?
Not really. This could be anything from a unique checkout process to a custom loyalty program.
Interesting.
And they're known for seamlessly integrating all sorts of technologies to achieve that level of customization.
So we've got Webnexus for massive marketplaces, 𝐿𝐸𝐴𝐸 for security-focused enterprise solutions, and Inflection for those who want a completely custom experience. It's interesting how each company has carved out a specific niche.
Yeah, they each have their strengths.
What's next on our list?
CyberDuck is up next, and they focus on creating personalized and performance-oriented platforms.
I was intrigued by that phrase, too. What exactly does that mean?
Well, CyberDuck places a heavy emphasis on both the visual appeal of your online store and how smoothly it functions.
Okay.
They're essentially saying they're great at creating sites that look amazing and provide a really seamless, enjoyable user experience,
Right.
which is crucial for driving conversions and encouraging people to actually buy things.
I see.
They're also very skilled at integrating marketing tools and analytics so you can track your performance and optimize your site for attracting and engaging customers.
So they're not just building an online store, they're thinking about the entire customer journey from the moment someone lands on your site to the point where they make a purchase.
Exactly.
Sounds pretty smart. All right, what about Magneto IT Solutions? They seem to have been in the game for quite a while.
Yes, they're one of the more experienced companies on this list. They've got a solid reputation for building high-quality, secure, and scalable platforms.
Okay.
What's interesting about them is their expertise in creating custom-built modules and integration. So instead of using pre-built solutions, they can develop unique features specifically for your business needs.
Got it.
They're also big on search engine optimization, or SEO, which means they know how to get your online store ranking high in search results so people can actually find it.
Visibility is key, especially when you're competing with so many other online stores.
Absolutely.
Now, this next one is really interesting. OpenExcel is taking a mobile-first approach to e-commerce development. We all know how much people are glued to their phones these days, so this seems like a pretty forward-thinking strategy, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. They're really tapping into the future of e-commerce. OpenExcel specializes in creating platforms that provide an exceptional user experience on smartphones and tablets.
Okay.
They make sure the layout is optimized for smaller screens, Navigation is intuitive, and everything loads quickly, which can make a huge difference in user satisfaction and ultimately your sales.
So thinking about your own business, do you think prioritizing that mobile experience is going to be key?
It definitely depends on your target audience and what they're using to shop online, but it's something to seriously consider because the trend is definitely moving towards mobile.
That makes sense. Okay, so we've got Web Nexus for those huge multi-vendor marketplaces, �𝐸𝐴𝐸 for security-conscious enterprises, 𝐸𝐸 for custom-built solutions, CyberDuck for beautiful and high-performing sites, Magneto IT solutions for experience and SEO expertise, and OpenExcel for a mobile-first approach that brings us to our final company, NextRage. What do they bring to the table?
Well, like Afflection NextRage specializes in building completely custom online stores. They seem to be really passionate about creating a unique digital experience that reflects the brand's personality and really wows the customer.
I like that. So it's not just about functionality, it's about creating a memorable experience for the shopper.
Exactly. And they're also really good at integrating all those back-end systems that are essential for running an e-commerce business smoothly. We're talking about things like inventory management, shipping logistics, and payment gateways. They make sure all these systems talk to each other seamlessly so you don't have to deal with a bunch of headaches.
That's a huge relief for any business owner. Having to manually manage all of that would be a nightmare. So we've covered a lot of ground here. We've looked at 7 top e-commerce development companies, each with their own unique strengths and specialties. What are some of the key takeaways that stand out to you?
Well, it's clear that there's no one-size-fits-all solution when it comes to e-commerce development. Each company has its own niche and caters to different needs and priorities. Some are focused on specific technologies like Web Nexus with their headless architecture, while others like 𝐸𝐸 prioritize security for enterprise-level clients.
It's interesting to see how the industry has evolved to offer such specialized services.
Right, and it really highlights the importance of understanding your own business needs before choosing a development partner. You need to ask yourself, what are your must-haves, what are your nice-to-haves, and what are your deal breakers?
You also want to think about your future goals. Are you planning on scaling rapidly? Do you need a platform that can handle a huge influx of traffic and transactions? These are all things to keep in mind.
Absolutely. And don't forget about the user experience. Is your target audience primarily on mobile? Do you need a highly customized design that stands out from the competition? These are all factors that will influence your decision.
This has been a really insightful deep dive. I feel like we've just scratched the surface of what's possible in the world of e-commerce development.
It's definitely a dynamic and ever-evolving field, and what we've discussed today should give you a solid foundation for continuing your research and finding the perfect partner for your e-commerce journey.
So what advice would you give to our listener as they move forward with their search?
I'd say don't be afraid to dig deeper, look beyond the big names, and explore different options. Read reviews, compare pricing, and most importantly, talk to the companies directly, get a feel for their culture, their communication style, and their overall approach to development.
Because at the end of the day, it's about finding a partner who understands your vision and can help you bring it to life.
Exactly. It's a collaboration you want to work with, a team that you trust and feel comfortable communicating with.
So before we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with one final thought. We've focused on these top 7 companies, but as we've mentioned, this is really just the tip of the iceberg.
Think of this as a starting point for your own exploration.
Yeah, use what you've learned today to ask the right questions as you continue your research.
Don't limit yourself to just these 7 companies.
Right. There are countless talented developers and agencies out there, each with their own strengths and areas of expertise.
Yeah, the key is to find the one that aligns with your vision and values.
And who shares your passion for creating a successful online business.
Exactly. And remember, the perfect e-commerce development partner is out there.
It's out there somewhere.
Yeah, you just got to find the one that's the right fit for you.
So much great advice. Thank you for taking this deep dive with us.
Oh, it was my pleasure.
We hope it's given you a solid foundation for finding the perfect development partner to make your e-commerce dreams a reality.
Absolutely. Good luck with your search. And remember, the most important thing is to find a partner who aligns with your unique vision and can help you build the online business of your dreams.